Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we've got a special guest on, as you can see. This is my friend Sara. We went to university together, and she actually lives in the town where I went to university. So she lives a good 5.5 hours away. So that's why we're doing this over Skype, and that's why the video quality might not be up to par with what you guys are used to. But Sara, do you want to say hi?
Hi guys!
We did the same degree together in university, and that's how we got to know each other. So we're kind of like long distance reading buddies. When I told Sara about my channel, she was pretty excited about it, and she's been a really big supporter, and I really appreciate that. And so we thought that it was about time to get her over here. Today we're going to be doing something pretty fun. It's going to be something that's kind of akin to the Booktube Do I Have That Book challenge that I did a few videos ago. Basically, Sara and I each wrote down 5 questions very similar to that and put them in our little cups, our little mugs, or our little teacups. And so we're going to be asking each other these questions to see if we can find a book on our shelf that answers the question in here. So it'll be something like, you know, do you have a book with a cover that looks like this? Something like that.
Hey Nicole, do you want to play a game?
No. And then after that, we're gonna have a little bit of like a round 2 that's gonna be more so just questions that we have for each other about like what our opinions are. With that said, let's get started. I don't know if you want to start, Sara.
Guests first?
I think we're going to be like in the editing process, we're going to see how long it takes each person to find a book that answers the question. So whoever does things the quickest wins. Mad dash.
How well do you know your bookcase?
Honestly, not very well.
So, first question to Nicole. Do you have a book that is less than 100 pages?
I have that question too! Isn't that so weird? Okay, I think I do. This one is 80-something pages, and it is a wilderness survival guide. Because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Survivor Man. So I went to Chapters and I bought this survival guide, and I've had it ever since, and now I know how to survive out in the woods. I guess I can't ask you that question because I wrote that question down too. Okay, whenever that question comes up, I'm just gonna come up with a random question to ask you on the spot. Just so people know, we're going to count the timer from when the question is finished being asked. So whenever like the question mark would show up, if it was transcribed or whatever. Okay, so it is time for me to ask you a question. And if I choose the 100-page question, I have to come up with something else. So, gosh, we're so original. Sara, are you ready?
I'm ready.
The question to you is, do you have a book with multiple stories in it?
Oh, I have that question too, but yes, I have several.
No! We're so unoriginal.
This is 3 books. I have 2 of these, and The Mists of Avalon is also technically 3 books. Well then, we're very unoriginal. Or just great minds think alike.
Yeah, or fools seldom differ. You know what that means though? Now when that question comes up, you have to come up with a random one. That's okay, it's more fun that way. Okay, what's my question?
Oh, this is fun.
This is intense.
Do you have a fiction book that is based or loosely based on real events or people?
A fiction book? Oh no.
It has to be fiction.
Fiction? Oh no. Do the Beatrix Potter stories count? Because they're based on like bunnies that she used to have when she was a kid.
Technically, sure. I'll count those.
That counts. Bunnies are people too. Oh, I hope I give you a nasty one now.
That was a good question.
It tripped me up. Okay, so this is the 100 pages question. So I've got to come up with something else. And I think I'm just going to come up with something along the same lines, but with different numbers. So I know you have books that are like over 500 pages because you read a lot of what my dad reads. Good kind. So I'm going to say, do you have a book that's between 400 and 450 pages long? Chop chop, let's go!
Oh, that's 344. 700? How the hell is that 700 pages?
Thin pages? Just the last numbered page in the book is between 400 and 450. I gave you a nice wide range.
449. 51, damn it.
But wasn't that 449?
No, there was a 451.
Oh, I got so excited.
Harry Potter will not let me down. Yes, he will. I'm losing. It's fine.
I chose the worst number range for you ever. Now I'm gonna start looking.
Maybe they don't write books between these numbers.
I feel like this one might. Oh, I have a book that's exactly 400 and you have this book too. You just bought this book. That's your hint. I have it, and you just bought it. And it's exactly 400 pages, and I'm pretty sure we have the same type of copy. The very last page. The very, very last.
Oh, yes!
Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman. You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I like that the second book I pick up is Between the Range, and you happen to have that book too.
Some of them are very deceiving, like...
Some of them are.
So the next question? Oh, it's my, do you have a book that's more than one book?
Oh, well I do. I have lots, but you have to tell me a different question now. So what question are you gonna ask me?
This is harder than it looks to come up with questions, by the way, guys. Do you have a book that you would have read in high school as a class project, or even university? I'll even give you that.
Like a book that I did read in high school and did a class project on?
Or did something, it was for class, like that whole class read it.
Oh. Oh no. I didn't read it, but I know that there was a portion of people in my class who read The Handmaid's Tale. Does that count, or do I have to have read it? Because I read 1984 when other people were reading this.
So you had like book options? I was just more thinking that I actually own a copy of Macbeth.
It's funny because I did children's lit too. Oh, you know what? In university. Oh, The Hobbit. We all had to read The Hobbit in children's lit. We'll count that one instead. That one's more fair, I think. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question now. Hopefully we don't have any of the same questions still. This one's pretty easy, I think. Do you have a trilogy on your shelf?
Yes.
I know you do, because I can see one.
I have this one.
There is a fourth book,
The one I was
though.
thinking of is actually the Mockingbird, the Mockingjay, the game, or Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games by, what's her name? Collins? I'll count when you touched your shelf. See, for me, if I had to pull out a trilogy, I'd be looking at, like, for different books in different places, because they are not together.
So your next question. Ooh, only one more question left. I like this one. If you could be any character on your shelf, who would you be?
Oh no, this is hard. Oh no, because I have to actually think about what I like. Oh no. What have I even read? I don't read. What do no. This is kind of sad, but I'd want to be Anne. I want to live on Prince Edward Island, and like I want that life, you know? And she had a decent life, and like plus Gilbert, like who doesn't want a Gilbert? So, right? I would want to be Anne from Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. Yeah. This question. Okay, you ready for this? You're gonna have to do some dissecting. Do you have a book that, when naked, has gold lettering underneath the dust jacket?
Yes.
So like on the hardcover itself.
These guys.
Well, you have to show us. Is that gold? Oh, okay. So what is that? Are all of them like that?
All of the Aragon books are like that. And the reason I can answer that so fast is I'm reading the third one. And I don't read them with their dust jackets on.
Who's the author? Christopher Polini? Your turn to ask me my last.
So your last question, and I think this is my favorite nerdy question.
Oh no.
Do you have a book that describes your career or career goals?
So easy. Can it be a textbook?
No, like a book.
Can it be nonfiction though?
It can be nonfiction.
I haven't read all of it though. Get a Grip on Evolution? It just talks about evolution and science and stuff. I don't know. If not that one, then maybe Undeniable? It's just evolution stuff, like science and evolution and ecology and that kind of stuff.
I just wanted to know if our reading for pleasure fit our career goals, and I have several.
For me, pretty much anything that has to do with like animals, physiology, evolution, ecology, like any of those, I'm happy with.
I contain multitudes was like mine.
I have a guide to writing about biology, so that would have worked too, because like I want to be into communicating biology and like writing. And... Last question.
I think I caught up with time with that Aragon one. We might be close.
Quite. Okay, this one you have to search through the books again as well.
Yay.
Do you have a book without a prologue in it?
Yes.
A book that just starts on chapter 1.
Terry Goodkind, Chainfire. There is no prologue in there.
That was too easy. Okay, well, I have no clue who won, because I think we both did some really quick and some really long. I feel like you won. I don't know why. I'm just used to being the loser.
Know my bookies a little bit
Probably.
Because I have it organized by, like, author and genre.
Anyways, So I guess we'll put up on screen who won. So congratulations, confetti to that person.
Good job!
So I'm just editing the video with my friend Sarah, and I'm realizing that it's very, very long, so I'm actually going to stop the video here, and I'm going to have the next video that comes out be part 2 of this. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you did enjoy the video, do not hesitate to like and subscribe for future content, and also drop a comment down below. What did you think about our goofy antics in this video? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.